always tracking, always alerting. Storm Team 8.
And good afternoon, West Michigan. We continue to see lake effect snow across the area, especially with those heavier totals starting to rack up west of US 131. Wanted to give you a wide view of Storm Track Live here. Again, we want to look for those darker blue pops of colors. That's oftentimes where we see those heavier snow rates and difficult travel conditions. And really the one right now stretching from about Ottawa County into Allegan and even portions of Kalamazoo. That's where we're seeing some of those visibilities dropping rather quickly. And again, some of those snow totals really starting to rack up. So we'll continue to see those bands fire up as we head throughout the afternoon. But again, truly a lake effect event. That low pressure system pretty far off to the east coast now. We do have that flow off the lake and it is a bit breezy. Those winds continue to come from the northwest, sustained at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. We are holding on to that winter weather advisory until 1 a.m. on Saturday now. That's a little bit of an extension from last night when we were talking until 7 o'clock today. But really, the worst of the conditions are expected this afternoon and evening, and we'll start to see that snow become lighter and even taper off as we move overnight as well as into much of our weekend there. So again, really right now we'll just continue to watch for some of those heavier bands. It is cold out there though. That's the other thing we'll continue to deal with in that 8-day forecast. Current temperatures today will fluctuate or really just kind of hold in those low to mid 20s. Your feels like temperature or those wind chills will hold in the double digits barely, but we'll talk those single digit feels like temperatures as we move about the next couple of days out there. So I'll show you our future cast here. And again, just keep in mind where we see some of those heavier bands set up, conditions will greatly vary. We are expecting significantly lighter totals, especially east of 131. Notice how the snow missed out on a lot of that area. By tomorrow afternoon, we should be dry. It'll still be a bit breezy, cloudy out there, and it is a chilly weekend, but a mostly dry one at that. So between now and early tomorrow morning, we are expecting really where we saw that heavier band set up to be some of those higher pockets, anywhere from about 4 to 6 inches possible in there. But I'd say safely a widespread 1 to 4 inches does remain for most of the area. And overall, again, we'll quickly return to those dry conditions by Saturday afternoon. Will be cold though, a high of 22, a low temperature of 17, so not a whole lot of improvement during our daytime hours. We're up to 23 on Sunday. Could have some breaks of sunshine in the mix on Sunday. I'd say that's the next best chance for that. Now, we've been talking about a system that about a week ago looked like it could impact us, but it's actually going to pass well off to our south. Lake effect snow is all we'll be talking about here as we move into next week. But notice this is certainly going to cause some issues travel-wise. We're looking at a band of snow that is significant in portions of central Indiana and Ohio, a layer of ice, and then even rain further off to the south. So a big story in the upcoming week. For us, though, we managed to dodge it. It is a mostly dry stretch for us early next week. Lake effect snow chances will make a return Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And as we move into the following weekend, that's likely when we'll see those temperatures warm a bit. We could see a couple more 30s or near average high temperatures make a return to our forecast.